Yo soy Abbot Brendan, soy el nuevo abad de nuestro monasterio, el monasterio aquí en Perú y en Inglaterra. Estoy muy contento de estar en Perú y hoy con alegría por la profesión solemne de nuestro hermano Mateo. This is a beautiful monastery here at Lurín, following the rule of Saint Benedict, which is an ancient rule written in the 6th century. I love Saint Benedict. He was a very wise and humane teacher who says at the beginning of his rule that we set out with the gospel for our guide. We live as a community because our life together we try to live the values of the gospel: humility, charity, brotherhood, values that are important for our world today. St. Benedict says the sleepy are likely to make excuses, so we are to encourage one another. So that regular rhythm of prayer really helps us to grow spiritually. St. Benedict says that we run along the path of God's commands with the delight of love. It's important for us to live our monastic life with joy in our hearts, following Christ, con alegría. The first word of St. Benedict's rule is very important. Asculta in Latin, listen. It's so important. The monastic life is very much about listening. Listening to God in the scriptures, listening to our hearts, and listening to our brothers around us. Is it difficult to join a monastery? Because perhaps people think today that a monastery is very much apart from the world, set apart and very different. But I think you'd only have to come here and meet our community of brothers. St. Benedict says, don't be put off at first, because the path is narrow at first, but our hearts grow on the path as we run along the path of God's commands. And I would say to people today, come and visit a monastery, experience the monastic life, come on a retreat, or contact somebody involved in guidance, in formation, a vocations director. And gradually we can grow in those values of Christ. Some people then are called to join a monastery, but many people can be helped just by visiting to grow stronger in their spiritual lives. And this monastery here at Lurín, you'd be very welcome.